Hello, guys. Welcome, welcome. And today, I'm going to teach you the greatest thing ever. Well, I don't even know if it's going to work inside of the virtual machine, but I don't even know if the virtual machine is going to work. I just kind of shoved a few things together, and now I have 4 gigabytes of RAM being eaten by my virtual machine. Whoa! Wow! Oh. Starting installer. Uno momento. Is it just me, or does it take extra long compared to normal computer setup? Ooh. Anyway, it's time for me to share this stream to my people. Give me the copy link. Where are my people? Oh, Discord. Go to Discord land. Yep. Just, no. Just fucking figure it out, man. Figure it out. I don't know what's broken, but hey, it's broken. Guys, it's broken. Table. Oh, God. Wow, I didn't even look at what this would be. It appears to be working. I'm guessing this is the Linux. This is the truest form of Linux right here. This is Alma Linux. Oh, what's it doing? Oh God. I cannot type. My virtual machine is exploding. Oh God. But I was, at least reading some progress. Some progress being made. Some progress is being made. Moving forward into the great English. Yes. It's just me, or is like a typical. This is like fucking Ubuntu. This is literally copy and paste Ubuntu, guys. Just switch out Alma Linux. Oh God, is this like the full screen? We need to full screen this. I clicked on OK. Hold on. Do I need to be in the machine? Oh God. The evil microturns. Is this working? Is this good? Since when are they recommending you use a 2,500 stream bitrate? What? What the heck? Bro. So we need to root account, and we need to user creation. User creation? Where's the age area? Fish VM. Oh yeah, I should probably use something I'm gonna remember. Hold on, this is a really good password. Still evil, what the fuck? No! Gordon, no! No mic. Wait, what? Is it still evil? It says 0 decibel. Still evil, I'm guessing? Too evil or not too evil? Too evil. How's that sound? Does it sound good? Please inform me if it sounds bad. Wait, what? Anyway, I need to make sure I put in a good password in this thing. It's like a free computer, basically, is what a virtual machine is, and we're gonna put an AI on my virtual machine, so that way I can erase the virtual machine and not have to worry about it, just to demonstrate the setup process. That's the plan for the episode. Just to... What does evil... Just go back in the stream and you can find out. Let me go ahead and make a quick password and then just copy and paste it over into the virtual machine. Ooh, yes. Good. Alright, and then the password. Got it. Oh, you can't just copy and paste it in there, so you just have to... Oh god, this keyboard is killing me. This keyboard is killing my soul right now. I like Linux because it means I have to unplug all my USBs and plug them back in, which is very nice for me. Perfect. And if I just right click, there is no copy and pasting in this Linux. Oh no. Well, I can see Katie, but wait, this one's Alma Linux. It just says up here. Oh, are you talking about my main one? What do you guys think of Mac OS? You mean McDonald's OS? The absolute You know, I literally could just do A, B, C, D, E, F, G, but I can't. Can I? There we go. Now it matches. I'll have to remember to update it in the other part, but that's terrible. This keyboard. Alright, done. I don't see the option for age verification in my virtual machine yet. That's good. Oh, God. Automatic partitioning selected. Hell yeah, 20 gigabyte disk. Man, I switched to Linux and I have no problem. I can just play games. I use LibreOffice as well. Why do you users need to type in a long-ass password to execute on Linux? Isn't that like super... I mean, it helps you memorize the password, honestly. You know, I'm never gonna forget my Linux passwords because I type them in 500 fucking times to install 2 programs. That means 250 password typages. You could memorize a 50-word password with that, which is impressive. Oh, don't add any disks. Yep, this is perfect. This should be fine, I think. I could also encrypt my data for this thing. Okay, so that's like really cool if you want to have a sub OS where you have your own private little folder. That's not good UX. It's not a problem. I like Mac OS for some people. For some reason, I just hate it. I would also hate Mac OS, but it's still in the Unix family, so it's like the Unix's bad brother. So which distro is this? Well, this is the virtual machine, which is being ran inside of Kubuntu, which is also really broken as hell, because it's the latest release of Kubuntu. And so we have Alma Linux 10 running in a VM in Kubuntu. And if you haven't heard the outline for today's episode, it goes something like this. We're going to set up our Alma Linux, which is also kind of, I don't know why the fuck it thinks this is the screen, but hey, it thinks that's the screen size. Oh, I might be stuck. I might have stuckified myself. Oops. Where's my... oh, shit. Oh, God. Oh, yeah, I've stuckified. Do you know macOS makes it very hard to install Apple Intelligence, and this takes up 12 gigabytes of storage? Yeah, that's why we hate macOS. But I don't see Linux talking and screaming about this. What even is Apple Intelligence? I've never even seen an Apple computer. Alright, so this looks about right. Root account? Give me root account. Just say we'll lock the account. Enable the root account, and the password will be something easy to remember. And so we'll go ahead and do a very memorable password that everybody knows and loves. Oh God, more passwords. Empty password. Yes, joy. At least this one wasn't as hard to type in as the first one. That doesn't look right. Password. Yeah, that looks about right. There! Allow root SSH login with password. I don't know what that means. Sure, done. Sounds like something good to put in there. One reason to switch up to... yeah, I would agree with that. One reason to switch to Linux is to have no spyware. Also, I like that you can encrypt your virtual machine. So, for virtual machines, what if you wanted to connect to the internet? Well, just use a virtual machine and use that for your web browsing. There's like OS designed for that privacy. Then you run it through a VPN and you're like 2 extra layers of anonymity. 10 reasons not to switch to Linux. 10 reasons we don't need to read. But yeah, Linux it sometimes breaks. Especially this one. Very broken. Half the shit I install doesn't work. Unless I'm installing it from... well, even then, it's like 50-50 whether shit works or not. And then the microphone shit, it's because I have to unplug and replug in my USBs. Otherwise, nothing registers. Nice. Fedora basically blocking Flatpak by default makes it hard for you to uninstall it. Alright, I don't know what's going on, but begin installation. Jolly good. So, how do I exit full screen? Can I just escape? Release me! Gordon, why are we stuck in full screen mode? What is this? This is terrible. How does one go about the Thank God it's almost tiny. God forbid basic features on other OSs are advanced features on Linux. Man, I use Mint Ubuntu and many more distro. Still, I love Debian and Arch/Catchy OS. I haven't tried out anything that isn't Ubuntu, but I use Linux Mint Cinnamon on my laptop, and on this I use Kubuntu KDE. And the font rendering issue on the Linux is still has. User error. When you learn something new, it will always be hard and foreign at first. Same goes for Windows. Bro, Windows is easy. You just type, well, actually Windows doesn't make you use the command prompt nearly as much. That's what I hate about Windows, is that it really opens up computers to retarded people. Oh wait, I shouldn't have said that. Oops. It opens up computers to idiots like me, who end up doing all kinds of dumb stuff. Ooh. CPU usage is insane right now, guys. View. Edit. No, there's really no options. We'll just let this run in the background. Yes. It's taking forever to download. I wonder why. You know, with the way I see this, like right now, you all don't see it, but there's a line of pixels just missing from that fucking screen. Unless you guys can't see that. It's because I do hate Linux after using it. 10,000% more Linux. Super user do 10,000 times, guys. In Windows, it's use of 40% of my CPU, but in Linux, it's not even 10%. Yeah. Well, actually, I never had that much of a problem with the CPU usage. It was more the RAM shit. With Linux, you don't use any resources to run Linux until you start using games and shit. The second I turn on Minecraft, I'm only using half as much as I was in Windows. Plus, you can download more RAM from downloadmoreram.com or ZRAM. But yeah, technically you could just do a little... Oh, fucking hell. No. Was gonna... Oh yeah, and also customizability. Like, watch this. You can't do this in Windows. Oh, and if you want to see my side of shit... It's very, very smooth transition. Get out of here. Oh, shit. Nobody saw that. But, obviously you can do this. Wow, such gaming. But, that's cool. Customizability is truly amazing. Truly a thing of the future, if Windows even wants to think of the future. They're too caught in the past. With Linux, you pay something else. You pay with shittier drivers. You pay with zero official vendor support. I've switched to daily driving Arch with Dusky's dot files. You pay with the time. Yeah, the whole, why are you installing this version when my version of Linux is better? Why are you choosing that distro? Man, I hate Hyperland. It's make me insane sometime. Why I like KDE Plasma. You can still use Linux without having anything to do with the community unless you need help from them. Though there are still instructions on the internet. Good God, how many gigabytes does this need? Downloading 1238 RPMs. Who knows how long this will take? What is the best Linux phone? I wish I had a Linux phone. I have Android. I mean, Android's just Linux, but with spyware. Good God, it's like the opposite of what it needs to be. While we're waiting for the absolute psychopathy to unfold, let's what should we do while we wait? Because we are going to be waiting here for I presume quite a while. So I mean, I could show off my new layout for the setup, but that's I don't know. That would take me plugging in a camera, and I don't really feel like that. Me who read Wiki plus other AI mumbo jumbo stuff to run something. And this is gonna be great. Meeting Linux users, reading Linux articles, seeing the dark side of Linux made me think this. The nefarious AI when it tells you to delete System 32? You mean System D? What is System 32? We use System D. Like Sunny D. Like actually, I'm pretty sure it is called System D. For Linux users, System D, guys. Guyses. Oh, right. I was gonna take you all to download more RAM. That's what I was gonna do while we're fucking waiting. While we're spending... Good God. There. Oh, there we go. Alright, so while we're waiting on while we're waiting on that, we're gonna download more RAM with downloadmoreram.com. AI-powered memory at your fingertips, guys. And of course, we're gonna hit this one. Perfect. Cool. Verified reviews. Join millions of satisfied customers who've experienced the power of downloaded RAM. I'm sure a lot of my regular viewers have seen this already. I've shown this off multiple times already. I just can't stop going back to it, and I wish there was more. It appears there's a how it works. Oh. Wow, this is a very typical website, but I mean, we could make our own website. I'm gonna listen to the guy who finds Ubuntu too advanced. Bro, this is a perfect example of the toxic Linux community he's talking about, obviously. Everybody's fighting over which OS, or like, wow, this guy's stupid. Why would anybody listen to him? But at the same time, I haven't been really paying too much attention, so I really don't have any room to talk. So I'm just gonna shut up and download more RAM again. I'm gonna click on 32 gigabytes. I'm gonna download all of the RAM right now. I'm gonna truly download every single piece of this RAM. In this economy, this is like gold right here. You know, DDR6, need that shit right now too. Node.js is super easy now that you've got Bash. Bash is amazing, guys. Do you guys like Docker? Docker's amazing. I think Docker is absolutely insane. I test a new OS every week. Yeah, if I had more computers, I would do that. But honestly, if I start doing virtual machines, we could totally test out a new OS every week. We've already got well, there is a limit. Like, what if I really like one and want to keep it, but Downloading more RAM is like turning lead into gold. Is this just a toy website, Lamau? Yes. It quite literally is a joke website. Why is it free? Because imaginary products have zero manufacturing costs. Our profit margins are literally undefined. Do you support DDR7? Way better than Metal IIS serving. Yeah, Docker's nice. I like Docker. It's good for what it's good for. It does its job. Dude, this dude just says Linux is bad, shady, and God knows what else. What? Who? Big Doof? Or the other guy. I have 2 PC and 1 laptop. I have 1 desktop and 1 laptop. I'm actually working on it. I've scraped eBay for workstations and server hardware. Apparently, I have a lot of servers stockpiling at my house. Don't ask where the funds come for this. They just manifest in my inventory. Perfect. And hating on Windows is easy. What do you think about Xiaomi phones? Are those the ones that are easy to get into? Xiaomi. I think I actually read about them at one point with Termux. That's something about it, getting root access through Termux or like bootloader through Termux. Something about that. I don't know about that too much. I just know that I've heard they're incredibly easy to get into. You know, when I remember I am unemployed when I used NiArch Linux. What even is NiArch Linux? What Linux? NiArch. Ooh, NiArch. Distribution base that gives you the best Linux distribution for weebs. That's great. What about a Moog OS? Among OS. Among OS. Oh wait, where's the? Is it not a real OS? I swear there was an Amogus OS. Big Doof, if you were 14, I'm sorry. If you're not, you sound like a 14-year-old. Bro, if he's 14, he's gonna get deleted by age verification. Actually, well, no, probably not. But the Biden will come to his house probably. The next president to get elected, somebody from Epstein file will come to his house if he is 14. Just saying. You could make it a real OS. Well, Amog OS is a real OS. It is a. I swear I saw Amog OS. Among Us OS. Linux distro. I swear. It is. Amog OS. I can show you all what I'm talking about. Talking about. Just give me a second to pop out the window. Pop out the viewport. I mean, we don't like Windows, just viewport. I'm gonna put it in the one with download more. Oh. Among Us Linux distro. Ah, here it is. This is it. This is the Amog OS. Bro, I knew this shit's real. Wait, it's real? It's in GitHub? Britney Spears OS? Fellas, if you suspect the other party is a troll, why are you feeding them? Like chatting 101? Have you looked at Pear OS? What even is Pear OS? A new base, a new design, a new everything. Personalize. Required? No. Download Core. Oh shit, it is real. It gives TH3 Fish more stream activity, to be fair. Bro. Bro. Why? Stop asking for brownie points, man. You're not gonna get brownie points. We're just here to talk about our favorite flavors of OS. It's like in the ancient days there was people in Europe who liked different flavors of cheese. Or maybe not cheese, but it's like why there's so many flavors of chocolate bars. It's so you can't try them all. But they're all chocolate. They're just different somehow. Same, but different, you know? I'm not explaining the point enough. The point is, we're sharing in our joy of Linux together. We don't need to fight each other. We all need to be close friends so that way we can destroy Windows together. Like wine. So, what is Pear OS? Oh wait, is this like Apple? Is this is bookmarkable? Done. Wine is ass. I love all flavors, but one little dude wants to say we're weird for trying, lol. I don't really like Windows. Linux just sucks so bad for my use case that I use Windows because before I had used Linux. Downloads Pear OS. Well, it doesn't need oh wait. What? No. KDE Plasma? Bro. Plasma. Why the... Well, we haven't... We're gonna destroy AI today. I'm gonna teach you all how to do it. After my virtual machine is set up for us to destroy AI with. It's taking forever. Smartmon Tools SE Linux at 871. It says reboot system or quit, or something that's off screen, but... See, I know a thing that it's really interesting that will blow everybody's mind who uses Windows. Because using Linux, I figured it out. How to set up and run other people's AI devices on my machine without having to use the internet or anything. Opening a backdoor in a data center to host free servers for gameplay? I mean, I wish. Honestly, we could do that. I could also introduce you all to my other machine, but I really don't want to get up and go over there. If you suck at using Linux, it's just a skill issue. Get good, bro. Get good, bro. The bitrate is too high on the stream. And the current one's configured for 2500. Oops. Open widget. The stream is fine, guys. Stream is beautiful. Stream is great. You guys suck a lot, especially the toxic derogatory terms. Cut down on that would help. Bro, he told you to get good and you're... Sorry, I can't pick sides. Oh my gosh. Big mouse mode? Check this out, I'm using a different mouse now so I can go like this. Will it grow to the whole screen size? I wonder. Calling me 14, for example. Yo, fellas, I'm making my own OS. It's not Linux-based. Do you want to give it a try? It's good, trust me. I don't know if we should do that, because that's dangerous. That could be like destroy your computer permanently, kind of dangerous. Installing stuff from Woo Auction. I don't know who Woo Auction is. I don't know if you're some trusted developer out there in the community. I'm not gonna install that. If you're 14, then I'm 8-year-old pizza. I just find it funny how you can get get space, 3D pinball on Linux nowadays. Linux is truly the place for real gamers. Real gamers. So why is my bitrate exploding right now? My bitrate's just dying. Oh god. I have too much bitrate for this stream. 622214 something. I know the bitrate's like 80k, 80,000. Over 9,000. Why Alma Linux? I read AI told me it would be perfect for this machine, for the virtual machine, but also it's still not installing. When do you plan to activate Linux? What do you mean? When do I plan to activate Linux? I'm pretty sure my mistake was setting up this virtual machine, because it is taking absolutely forever. Where's this at? Help me, please. Avertmanager.org. Okay, I need to read how to read or view screen. The documentation is the FAQ or screenshots. Also, there's Gen 2. How many different so you have Fedora, Debian, Gen 2. Obviously you have, there's so many different words. How many of these are there? Gen 2 Linux, Debian, Red Hat. I know about that one. Red Hat's a thing. We're still waiting. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it is stuck. It's stuck at 877, right? Did you give it a tiny amount of... I gave it four of those CPUs. Maybe it needs like 8,000 CPU. Maybe it needs 12. Does it need all of my CPU resources? I gave it 4. And I gave it 4,900 RAM. Winboat... I use VirtualBox. I'm just using Virtual Machine Manager. The documentation is screenshots and frequently asked questions. Alright. Yes, please. We're gonna go ahead and quit that. Oh god. Disgusting. Wait, why is it still full screen? Escape. Oh. Huh? So don't hit escape. Interim Fs. Okay, when I become famous, you all will wish that you try my OS, and you won't be able to... Bro, until then I'll continue watching. Well, I would love to try your OS if I could trust and verify that it wasn't viruses. Job Anaconda. Everything is just a flavor of Debian, Fedora, or Arch. What about Gen 2? I don't really hear about Gen 2 that much. The people who use Linux are absolute psychopaths. That's my opinion, by the way. I know because I know, and I'm one of the psychopaths who uses Linux. Alright, so I'm gonna go ahead and do a thing that is cursed. This is gonna be an absolute... oh my god. Bad idea. From the certified bad ideas department. Force off. Delete. Yeah, that should be fine. Yes, delete it. We're gonna try this again. Because I might not have installed it correctly. New virtual machine. We're gonna just locate the ISO image. So with this whole thing, it's gonna be like ISO, choose ISO or CD-ROM install media, and then you go into your here this thing. You're gonna copy the location of your chosen media, and then you paste it in, and look there's oh fuck no, don't show them all of that. Choose the operating system you are installing, and then you just type in Alma Linux 10, because that's what we're going to install. And then we continue, and then we can give it the resources. Let's go ahead and give it 8 CPUs, and let's give it, I have 12 CPUs, so that's fine. I'm going to give it brain fart. Well, we'll give it 8,192 gigabytes of RAM, since that's what I give Minecraft, so... well, actually, we could just do the 4,096 I was trying with, so we'll try that, actually. Forward. Continue with this. We're gonna just create a disk image for the virtual machine, or I could select or create one, which I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna go ahead and create a disk image. Oh. Huh. What? Cancel that. Yeah, I have no idea how that did that, but okay. Whereas why not use the KDE live ISO of Alma Linux? Is there a KDE lot? Bro, the why not do this, why not do that is crazy with Linux users. But anyway, this should be fine. I know a Linux dev who's real good at his job. He doesn't give a fuck about what OS people use. I also know a Linux dev who likes to preach Linux every second that he can. He's unemployed now. Yeah, Linux is the people's OS. It's the communist OS, if you will. OS for true communists, open source enthusiasts and enjoyers, psychopaths and all. Forward. Oh, a storage path must. Well, actually, just create a disk image and then cool, and then it should be done. Click the finish button for Finland, and then we can test this media and install that, or I could just go straight to the install. Enter the install. I am not that dev, thank God. Bro, I wish I knew how to dev Linux. And then we're gonna wait 50 years again. Oh God. But I can show you what the final product looks like. I will show you all what the beautiful final product appears as. Well, if I plug in some beautiful machinery and set up some things, I will be able to show you all the beautiful products of our work. What it will hopefully appear to be. for this in another slot somewhere? No. There will never be space for this. Unless I use a shitty adapter piece. We're gonna use some Chinesium chloride for this. Or I could just try plugging it in right there, but that might explode something. See, there's these USB ports that I shorted out. And I really am scared to try plugging this into them. So I'm gonna do it anyway. It could cause everything to explode. Oh god. Oh fuck. Plug. Well, if it's not working there, what's your OS called? But what have you made the USB ports start carrying on an ARC? Have I done that yet? No. That'd be crazy if I did. Alright, looks like it's getting ready to do something. I really don't... I mean, you all saw how shitty this is to install. It takes fucking ages. Okay, thank you all for catching that. That should work. Oh. Done with the user. Hey, it's not off-center this time yet. Oh, now it is. Why is it not on center? Root account is disabled? Do I need a root account? Who fucking cares, man? Installation destination. Wow. I can also encrypt my data, too. If I really wanted to. That is. Okay, so I guess I'm not gonna try to do what I was gonna do. Big Doof is gonna tell us he can hear just fine on Windows right now. That's not how streaming works. The jokes are insane, man. Bill Gates is censoring me right now. He doesn't want the word of Linux Christ to spread too far. He wants the word of Linux tech tips to spread across the globe. People will be using Qualcomm Microsoft. Good God, Qualcomm chips. Don't even get me started. The only person who ever said good things about them was Linux Tech Tips. Oh, it requires 6.5 gigabytes. Oh God! Gordon, no! And then we're just gonna... Yeah, cool. Cancel. Done. What the? Cancel. Just go ahead and install. Done. Bill Gates. Why are Linux users so obsessed with Bill Gates, the old man? Because he's in the Jeffrey files. Begin installation. Okay. Well, this is joy. Hey, at least it's taking slightly less time. Oh god, you can see my rainbows are firing on full capacity now. The multi-threading must be insane. But I'm gonna find my little card thing. Number 1 was Tim Sweeney. I don't even know who that is. I can't even laugh at that. Bill Gates shot my dog. And, Jeff Bezos stole all my money, guys. Alright, so this will be the Joy 500. What we're going to do is we're going to plug an HDMI capture card through a Chinesium alloy USB adapter. So that... Oh. Wait, is that technically would be working. How is it not working right now? How the heck? Properties. Camera. Cancel. Delete. Pipe wire. What am I doing? Is it pipe? Maybe it is pipe wire. Maybe it is a pipe wire device. It would appear not to be a pipe wire device. Interesting. Interesting. How's the installation going? It looks like it's at least a little bit faster than the previous installation was. Oh, by the way, Linux users, Valve is getting sued in Europe and is getting investigated for malware games on their platform. Valve is getting sued in Europe? Good God. The Valve crisis? Valvium tetrachloride? Valve Europe. Valve Corporation. This is the EU's representative office. Valve. I want to see the news. Valve facing UK lawsuit over music rights in games. Valve doesn't make or own. What the fuck, bro? No. The stupidium right here. Insanity. Straight up. Straight up insanity. Who in their right mind would come up with that? The Steam machine will... well, wait. That's fine. Who cares about that? But here's the... How can you sue somebody over shit they don't make or own? Is it because they let people put that in the games and then... So you're saying that Valve should own all the licensing for all that shit? You know how impossible that is. Linux and Steam lawsuit? Linux in Europe. What is the state of Europe? Linux. SUS. I mean, I don't see anything about Linux. I mean, US. Everybody's talking shit on Linux, probably. US disrupts SOX export powered by Linux law enforcement agency. Bro, they're probably just like, Linux is a super dark agency platform used by weirdos. They're trying to argue that music isn't licensed for promotional value. Or promotional material that Valve hosts. Well, that headline sounded like the headline sounded like, oh, over rights in games. Like it sounds like, oh, because they make that blah blah blah. Linux lawsuit. Is there any lawsuits about Linux? Something to get upset about? Oh God. 2 weeks ago. You know how slow the news is? It's not like you can get like instant doomsday headlines every day. Preparing transaction from installation source. Valve, and I've already heard about that, but I could totally search it up to show it off. But I don't really need to show that off, do I? I think we all know about that one. Well, we all know some things about that. Oh. But the OS YouTube doesn't want you all to know about is Linux probably. They'll probably ban me or make my video age restricted. Oh god. Age restrict to watch Minecraft videos, guys. They age restricted one of my Minecraft videos because I made too many grunt sounds. But that's okay. I'm a caveman. What can I say? How it's fell being a 21 unemployed person who earned 20K by sitting gaming freelancing. How it's fell? What do you mean? Is that like how it's fell for you? Like the markets fell? I don't know. I don't even make 21K a year. If we're only counting my YouTube revenue, for the past year it was like $150 last year for YouTube revenue. But this year so far, it seems Linux, it might just be the year of Linux after all. We're getting more views. I love you, chat. Chat, I love you too. It's okay, guys. Me, I love chat. Well, I love chat so much. I love chat. I love chat. I love chat. Chat, what are we doing? We're waiting on this to install. Oh. He's new here. Well, I guess I could reiterate the entire thing I've discussed, or I could try to find a place where I can plug this thing in. But the problem is, I don't have any more slots for USB. I mean, that's a USB. There's a USB-C slot where I could have a USB type regular, $216 US, 20K rupees. All right, I'm gonna watch my other things so that way I make sure I don't accidentally fuck up the sound of this. I bet it will fuck up the sound if I unplug this. I'm betting it will fuck up the sound somehow. Is the sound fucked up yet? Let me know. Let me know. All right, we're gonna do that. That should just work. If this works, I'd be fucking surprised. Oh god, it's like 50 USB hubs before it gets there. Is it working? Add a source. We're gonna add a VLV4 fucking shit. Okay, and then we're gonna go ahead and resolution 1920 by 1080. No? Cancel that. What the fucking shit? Okay. Gordon, the USB capture card doesn't work anymore. No. Why? So USB capture card won't work. Good news, guys. And the sound? Let's see. Okay. Is it out? It is outputting. Well, I can't really show you what the final product for the stream is gonna look like, because I already have a final product set up. I could, if this will just work, I would have to unplug my mouse or my keyboard or some shit like that, or the microphone actually. Honestly, if you all give me 10 seconds, I'll be able to do it. The glorious 10 seconds no audio challenge. It's 9 p.m. Kids are asleep. Wife is at work. and I'm watching Linux live stream and drinking a cold one, talking about winning at life. I don't even know. Ah, yes. Okay, there we go. One type European USB later, and the microphone is back. And so, I'm going to show you all the final product of our great, joyous setup that we're going to do today. While we're waiting on the VM to do its VM things, the VM is still VM whatever. It's fucked up anyway. Who knows? But I'll show you all what our end goal for today is. It might take 4 hours. Who knows? We're back to evil. Of course. Wow. Are we really? No. Wait. What? Whoa. Is that evil? Robot voice? Fucking hell. Please work. Please work. I mean, it's working for me. I hear it working for me. Unless it's the stream. It could be the bit rate for the stream. Or make my video at work, and I'm like, wow. Yeah, it's probably the bit rate. It still might just be CPU intense for the moment. Probably. Well, it's doing okay. The sound. Let's see. How can I? Well, it's also because I plugged it in that way. I did see a USB aux capture. We'll try that. We'll try out every single USB capture, a jack input capture. Or why not? I have an audio jack right here. I see line in. It says Miko in, but I guess that could be mic in. Mic in. Mic out. Ooh. Wow. My microphone mode? I don't know what the aux does on this shit. I don't know why a microphone would even have an aux port on it. Add a jack input. Yeah, sure. Jack input. Start jack server. What? No. Fuck that. Okay, maybe that's not the move. Wait, but there is a jack audio input now. A jack input client. What? Why would I need a jack input client? Pulse audio. Yeah, well, who knows why they put an audio jack on the back of this shit? Because that's clearly some made-up bullshit. Future alien space technology right there. Put my tinfoil hat on and explode. ParaOS. We'll try out ParaOS in the future. Is Is the sound still killing everybody's souls? We're ready for phase 2. Just sitting inside of a notepad. What is about to say would be better. Good God. Is it that bad? Oh God. It is that bad. Settings. It only allows 2,500. Oh, yeah, okay. Okay, is that better? Is it okay? It's down. That should be good. Kilobytes per second, right? Much less kilobytes per second on the OBS end. This is better. This is better. Testing. 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 1, 2, 3, 6, 9. Sure, you can't use the CPU. God damn it. Yeah, pop open a notepad and put up unregistered hypercam. The works. Okay. So truly we have failed this time. Failed in our mission of trying that out. For 365 at figuring out how to connect an HDMI thingy. Wait, what? HDMI like it's that hard. HDMI like it's hard. Then... Okay. This should be better. Just pull up Bandicam. This should be working better. I can see that. Oh. See that it's doing nothing. Maybe it's the CPU usage, who knows? But CPU usage would be copium, so we can't say that. It's definitely not the CPU. But it could have been the fact that I plugged in this shit and then it broke the entire computer one time. And then I guess that port must have short-circuited when I plugged this shit in. It's not better? I can't even hear it now. Wow. Oh. Yeah, I can't even hear it now. Oh God. Wow. Pulsewire audio. Truly amazing. Truly the best quality. Really amazing. Truly the greatest. Truly the best. Huh. This is amazing. Let's see. Well, I'll just shut up and walk away for like 2 hours. And then come back and we'll still be installing SE Linux NoArc. I wonder if OBS Studio needs to just be restarted. Maybe that would fix the problem. Or that helps. If I remove this one, what is this doing? Okay. This does nothing, right? This says sound as well. Okay, we're gonna just that one's global. We'll try that out. We'll see how that works. That better? Is this better? I've changed another thing. This should be better. Certainly. This has to be better. See how that works. That better? Is this better? I've changed another thing. Oh. This should be better. That was the problem? Alright, now it's time for us to try the Type-C cord. It'd be cool if we had, like, video for this, but we'll try the Type-C connection and see if the Type-C connection's broken, too. See how that works. That better? Is this better? I've changed another thing. Oh. That was the problem? Alright, now it's time for us to try the Type-C cord. Oh, God. It'd be cool if we had, like... I can hear my own voice. Bro, who the fuck puts Type European ports on a thing that should have Type thick USBs? God damn it. This fucking shitty technology. Hate USB-C. But, you know, at least the good thing with Type European is that it's defeating Apple slowly. This might just if only I could show you all what I'm doing on camera. This shit's terrible. Next time I'll have the fucking camera set up, but I'm about to switch you guys again with the Type-C lightning connector to see if I can get this HDMI connected to show you all the Okay, then in here, properties again, and that should be golden. Now I'm gonna monitor closely, just in case it happens again. And then I'm going to have to yell into the microphone from 10 feet away. Well, actually, I'm just gonna have the gain at max, so that way you all can hear, and definitely hear, right? Yeah. It doesn't sound like any kind of plasma or electricity or any kind of bullshit, I hope. And then I'm gonna plug in the USB for the other thing. I also need to make sure that that doesn't cause any issues. It surely could. We'll get started. We'll get started with this one. Get this shit up in here. One out. One in. Okay, so this is working, but that other one's not working. This is the shitty connection. This one sounds like shit. I can't even hear it. Oh. Is it even going? Yeah. Okay, so this is working, but that other one's not working. Okay, well it's working. It just sounds okay to me. Time to add in the other thing. Add source. Video capture device. V4L2. And then for this, it should work. Okay. And then that, properties. Oh, but that's not even working. Delete it. We'll try the other options. So HDMI capture card, am I right? Truly the best. Maybe it's a screen capture through Pipewire. No. Windows. Windows. No, cancel. Remove. Yes. Okay, and then add source. We'll try that one through Pipewire. Cancel that. Remove. Yes. And then we'll add a source. We'll do well, that's all the source options available. Oh, maybe I just didn't set it up correctly, and then we'll just have to change the resolution. Oh, motion JPG. What the fuck are these? These options are crazy. Okay. Properties on that? Nah, why motion JPG? BGR3, try that. No. Properties. Maybe it's not even the correct size even. Oh, it's fucking tiny. Leave unchanged. I can't even scale it up. Fucking hell. It's exploding. 1920. Maybe that's it. 1280. Okay. Well, it doesn't even show up, like, if I plug this shit in. This is weird. Troubleshooting. Why is KDE so pretty? I have no idea, man. KDE is just fucking great. I like KDE. It's probably my favorite distro so far. I've only tried two, but it's my favorite. Well, I say that, but then there's things I don't like about it, and then there's things I do like. It might just be that I have, like, the rolling edge. Like, the latest shit. Maybe I should have done that. That would have been a good idea to think about it and listen to what people were saying beforehand, but nobody was there when I researched and went, oh, I want this. Was fixing his Stampy. I don't know what happened to. What do you mean? Blah 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 blah. What? Oh, that's just great. Who knows? Who knows what they're talking about? It's still going. The installation. Wow. Gaming. Screen capture. Properties. I mean, it shows up in there. Frame rate. That's not. Doesn't even register the capture card. What the fuck? You know. These are great. These are great settings. 1920. Maybe we'll try that one. Oh no, it'll work. Don't work. Because like I can take this and I can shrink this tab, but I try to take the other tab to expand it and it don't fucking work. Let's see. We'll remove that capture. We'll try to add a source that will work. I could add a browser, image, slideshow, screen capture. We tried the screen capture option, and then there's the device that's on Pipewire. We'll try a screen capture. Okay. Rectangular region. Windows. And no, none of those will do. So yeah, that's great. That's truly amazing. Truly, only the best. Maybe you need to download even more RAM? Truly. Because I want to show you all what the final products will look like. But I can't show you all that. First, the audio doesn't want to work, and then it doesn't even want to capture the capture card. Capture card, Linux, OBS. I'll just Google the answer, right, guys? Alright, guys, the capture card answers and questions. For capture cards that work well with prioritized devices that use standard USB video. Oh. Wait a second. Do I need drivers for my graphics for my capture card drivers Linux? Maybe I need drivers for it. This looks like we're gonna have to do some Linux stuff. Alright, let's see. Acasis. Well, how do I install them? Linux kernel driver for video capture on the current market, various identical model of easy video capture. Blah 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 blah. Live game capture. Maybe we were just scrolling through the wrong forums. TH forum. OBS forums might help. Yeah. Generally recommend PCIe capture cards over USB ones. Guess what? I have a USB one, so we're kind of screwed. Not like I can get a PCIe one right now. Some USBs just work on Linux. Others have GitHub projects to make them work. And still others just don't. There is a standard, but it seems very few actually follow it. Those that do, however, just work. Acasis capture card. For good PCIe card, recommend one of these. Okay. Are these Acasis cards really uncompressed? Just want I don't even care. Okay, so if that doesn't work, that explains a lot. Finding video capture device. I don't even know what model of card I have. I have seen video. Here it is. Is this your Osprey? That does appear to be it. What do you want to capture? The screen? Just read your post about good replies. Who knows what these people are talking about? I can't even read. Can't even focus, man. But yeah, probably not able to use the capture card now, but that's fine. Don't worry, guys. We'll find a new way to do it. I mean, I bet I'm gonna go ahead and bet it works for Linux Mint. So what's the difference? Linux Mint has the drivers already. I'm betting it has the drivers already. All right, let me just capture. Card. Ad free. What? File password manager keeper. That's ad free. You have a problem with ads in your capture. Should cover listing devices. All right, we'll go ahead and open a terminal for that. Close all. We'll read again later. Wow. Let's see. We have... Oh my god. For sound, we have that. Sound 0 is the microphone. PCIe 11 is a host bridge. These are PCIe and PC. Oh, just PCI? Where's my PCIe? There's a lot of PCIe. PNP? What's a PNP device? I do ISA. I didn't even know I had an ISA slot. Serial. There apparently there's a serial slot. You might want to look up how to use it, Lamau. There's different flags to narrow it down. I'm not that familiar. Well, we can already see USB is probably what we're looking for, honestly. USB controller, USB 3.1, advanced micro devices, AMD. Oh, these are going to be just built onto the computer, probably. There's a lot of shit here. Multimedia 0, audio capture device, Renoir, C-Zane audio controller, bus info, card 2. Well, that's interesting. That might have been it, honestly. Evening from the UK, folks. This guy has no VPN, or has made his own VPN, or something, who knows. ATA port. A lot of this port. Display port. PCIe, PCI, SATA, PCI, multimedia, display, PCI. Oh god, there's even more. CPU and memory and core. Motherboard, physical ID 0. What if we just change the physical, the motherboard ID? Oh, you hear about how they want to serialize all electronic parts in Europe? That's crazy, man. Or not in Europe, in Britain specifically. Britain's like the testing ground, and then it all gets ported over to the United States after a while. Well, first it gets done in Britain, and then it gets ported to Europe, and then it's ported to the United States. Age verification. One step at a time. Closer and closer to doomsday. Truly. Sound. It could be that C-Zane data fabric thingy. Could be anything else. Input. So these are inputs, which are like the keyboard and mouse. Multiple keyboard and mouse, and then whatever that is. Who even knows what 6 is? Power buttons and input? Good God. I don't even see an input for the thing. PCI. Does it even... I don't even think it registers as a thing. It probably wouldn't even register the input device. Family 17H, 19H, HD audio controller. Is that like internal audio only? Like is that what we heard yesterday where my PC sounded electric? What we heard earlier in the stream? We're looking for a graphical controlling device, probably. Input, HD audio, generic HDMI. HD audio. Oh, so it's only capturing audio from those. Good God. Less graphics cards, please. What's wrong? We're trying to get this USB graphics card to work. Honestly, this is some alien technology. ISP VVVVV should help. Okay. Is my microphone still working or is it broken yet? Did I break the microphone again? I was just trying to read information off this card. Made in China. China. Bing bong. You need to have only US cards allowed. US capture card. Alright, that's gonna definitely break the audio this time. Alright, let me try adding a source. VLV4 capture. And it says camera. USB:4 dot blah 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 blah. Discard. So we'll try what he said to do. We'll scroll all the way down. Dash VVV. Wait, hold on. Let me look at what he said to do. LSPCI dash VVV. Audio device, USB controller, micro devices, Renoir, AMD, Asus Tech computer. What even is this? Encryption controller, audio, non-volatile memory controller, NVMe, basically Ethernet controller, network controller, audio device. VGA compatible controller. Where's the VGA at? I want to plug in a VGA. God damn. Plugging in VGA? A VGA card? Give me VGA. It's the future. Video graphics advanced. Video graphics of all time. How's my shit going? Hurry up, microcode. We're waiting on you. I feel like this is like 10% of what the install needs to be. Tomu group. Normal decode. Oh, we're just scrolling up too far. Should I keep scrolling? Well, we know that I have 2 graphics cards. I wonder if I could just search devices. This is like easy mode Linux. We don't have to do shit the hard way. Devices. USB devices? Yeah, maybe USB devices can help us. USB devices is showing us. We have USB video. Okay. Macro Silicon is the vendor ID. The speed is 480 MBITs. How to use grep, but if you look into that, you'll probably find commands, filters. You need to narrow it down. Grep is nice. That's the shit that you can use to read documents for you. Grep. Well, actually, that's what Rust says grep is. We'll do some Rust coding eventually, where I try to learn Rust with you guys. I feel like that'd be great, since like, if we're looking for a way to have fun doing something, to have fun while learning, it's to me stream not knowing how to do Rust programming until I get good at Rust programming. That'd be cool as shit. And I thought that would be a good idea for future episodes, since I need ideas anyway. But this appears to be the thing we're looking for. Of course, Macro Silicon isn't even registered in there as a thingy. USB video. Might be that I need to restart OBS. Cancel that. Yeah, okay, so here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna restart OBS. I'm gonna try. We're still waiting on Interammaths, so give me like 30 seconds of being down and we'll see what happens. Oh, if I do that, it will shut down the streams. I'd have to crash it. Crash OBS intentionally. To get this to potentially work. Well, I mean, we could always show it off next time. Or, if we want to do it really gaming, We could try to connect both the devices over a what is it, RDP bridge, or no? No, it wouldn't. Yeah, it would be RDP. We could try connecting to the other device using an RDP bridge, which would be the absolute psychopathy of all time. But anyway, Interam Fs, please hurry up. I hate Interam Fs. Please hurry. I'm waiting on Interam Fs. Good God. How big does it just keeps getting bigger? It just keeps getting bigger. It just keeps getting bigger. Too large, guys. I can't even see what I'm pointing at anymore. Good God. Good God. I can also set my mouse to ultra mode. Check this out. This is like for shooter games. The types of games you can't play on Linux. Or slow mode. I'm literally thinking about buying one of those Japanese circuit board prayer cards due to Linux, Lamau. What is a Japanese circuit board prayer card? Are you gonna put Linux on that shit? Is it like a thing that you can put Linux on? Is it something you put in your machine? I have the Chinesium 5000 card, by the way. That's my capture card. Then I have my 2 Radeon 5 billion triple XD RTX 2 billion Super Gen 500 graphics cards. They're the graphics cards of the future. Quite literally a standard so beyond abysmal that they'll process all information at a speed faster than sound. 10 billion CUDA cores in there. 32 gigabytes of VRAM. Diet Pie. Diet Pie. NanoPie 02. Nano Banana Pro, guys. That's what this is. Minimal image at its core. Diet Pie software. Diet Pie benchmarks. Looking for a new SBC device. Curious which one to features simple interface. Oh God. Gordon, no. This is MS-DOS, but Linux. Clearly the weapon of all time. It's like how people pocket a picture of the Virgin Mary or whatever, but for tech specialists, lol. Cool. Japanese circuit board prayer cards. Insanity right there. What's this? Ubi sending messages to my phone. System maintenance. Interesting. Diet Pie Home. V10.1. Yes, NanoPie 02. Clearly amazing. Whoa! Look at all of that! Give me 10 of these and I'll become your friend instantly. Odroid N2, I love that. Odroid N2 is the sexiest piece of hardware I've ever seen. It makes me so about to explode right now with joy. SQ Quartz? I don't even know what that is. The Rock 3A? The Rock the Dwayne computer? God damn, I want Rock 3A. NanoPie RS. I wonder what kind of computer we could do with the NanoPie Neo 2. Can we compute? Can this compute, guys? I want to buy this. ARM V8. can it compute though? G-bit internet. So this is like, if you take like 30 of these, you hook them up to your switch, you got some processing power or some shit like that. Obviously, it's only 4 cores with 1.2 gigahertz. Man, if we're gonna get into hardware though, hardware is where it's at. Let's just type in Dell R750 and we can start looking at hardware. The Dell R750 Power Edge. Oh my gosh, I'm power edging so hard to this shit. Good God. Oh my God. Look at all of the RAM. 32 gigabytes of RAM. RAM. This is for your backpack enthusiast right here. This is not something you put in your pockets right here, guys. This is for tech enthusiasts who don't like to use pockets. Truly. Good God. And the best part is I'm stockpiling these right now. Slowly, each paycheck, stockpiling more and more. The R740 versus the R750. I guess the internal layout's different, and this is approved by some kind of science guy. Please give me a typical image type. Like punch. I like some punch. Wow. I actually have the R740. I bought one at Walmart for $50. Oh my gosh. This shit's fucking cool. CTO servers? What? No. We just want to look at servers until the virtual machine installs. God damn. This virtual machine install is taking forever. Will we see our AI destruction today? Who knows? Clearly, we're not going to see AI destruction by the end of the stream. It's just taking too fucking long. Like, I have a time limit, you know. I have, like, within 5 hours, if the task isn't done, then we've failed at the title of the stream. Oh my God, look at those fucking gigabit ports. Good God. Can't believe Diet Pie, though. We need to go on eBay to look for these as well. Actually, if I go on eBay, then that will just be showing everybody products and shit. I can't be doing that on eBay, guys. The second I do that on eBay, we'll be spending hours there. Maybe next paycheck, but not this paycheck. Next paycheck, we'll put, like, some monies in there. Oh, look at this. Proxmox. Very beautiful. Proxmox, yes, great. UCM. I just read about Proxmox today. NanoPi R1. 2 gigabit ports. Wow. That's for like a router right there. A pocket router. But the Odroid C2. Oh man, Odroid C4. It's gonna blow up in my fucking pocket. Odroid C2 got some USB ports on there. Like, you could totally make a keyboard out of an Odroid. Now, the Odroid N2, I believe, might be locked down. Who knows? But Odroid, man, I'm telling you, totally make a micro PC with this shit. Pinebook Pro. Why would you put Diet Pie on a Pinebook Pro? Is it just that shitty? Pinebook? I mean, Pinebook is better than a Chromebook. Fuck Chrome, dude. Fuck them. Quartz. Some of these are actually pretty good. But what I want is one that runs a Xeon. Can you give me a times 86 microcomputing thing with a Xeon on that? Looks like this is what I'd be after. They look something... Pentium? What is this CPU? Rockchip RK? Is it times 86? Where's the 2.5? No, not times 86. Nano PCT? Ooh, this one looks like it'd be a really good tiny computer. Like imagine using these for like your workstation computer. You got USB 3, you got some gigabit ports, so you can do internet. You could just do Ethernet, basically. Just plug it into your router, and then you install probably not Python, probably some kind of really small lightweight OS like Diet Pie, and or you could just try to put Linux Mint on there or some shit. If you can get Linux Mint to work, I'd be surprised. But some of these, like this, ARM V8, of course you have to account for that. ARM V6 for the Raspberry Pi 1, V7, V8, V8. But this should be ARM. Oh, it's ARM. So they're all ARM, no times 86. You sure Rock 4 isn't fucking times 86? Where's a good Xeon board? Where's my tiny Xeon PC board? I want an Intel Xeon on a tiny board. Please. How far have we progressed? Oh, it's finished. Reboot. Reboot Sayed. Do it. Go. Linux Mon Go. Truly amazing, bro. Absolutely wonderful. Splendid. Gordon, we're doing great work right now. And here's the part that everybody wanted to see. Unmaintained drivers detected. Oh god. Gordon, no. You're gonna blow up the universe. Stop it. Open the silo hatch at once. Wait, are we still scrolling through that? Close all. Fuck PowerOS, bro. Who wants PowerOS? Oh, where's my... Untitled. Untitled. Where the fuck is that? The virtual end. Truly amazing. The greatest title. Ah, there we go. We're back. I'm back. This is funny. What, the Alma Linux? What is funny? Are you laughing right now? I hope you are. I hope I'm doing a great job, but Alma Linux is failing. Alma Linux failing to work. Good God, maybe I don't have enough power to process a virtual machine. Maybe a virtual machine was never meant to happen. But, I mean, if the virtual machine is having this big of a problem... Oh, God. You? Yeah. Fish VM. Okay, it is there. Are we gonna act 3 pi PM? That should be it. I hope that's it. Oh god, the computer's gonna crash. Computer's using 2,000 gigabits of energies. We're beaming energy straight from the nuclear power plant into my PC. Great job. Wow, I can feel my air conditioner running. Oh wait, that's my PC. It's getting hot in here. Oops. Oops. Super duper CPU performance heavy. God damn, talk about running on the edge here. Running on Microsoft Edge almost. Microsoft Edge, running on the edge. Ah, I was told this was a lightweight distribution. Welcome to Alma Linux. Heliotrope Lion. Skip. What the fucking hell? Good God. This is a travesty. Truly. Is this what it's actually like, or is this just shitty? Please give me that one. Whatever you're doing, give me this one. Oh, okay. Now it's working perfectly. I'll right-click. Oh, I can change my background. Oh, if I right-click here. See, look, it's different. So, I'm actually using the virtual machine now. What in the hell is that shit? Hey guys, speak Russia. I don't speak Russian at all. I speak like one word and that's it. Change background, display settings. That distro looks mad, OMG. I have no clue what this fucking shitty distro is. but it's going to make my PC explode in the virtual machine land. Good God. 316. Bro, what the fuck is this? Oh God, it gets worse. It's like the worst part of Windows 11 plus. Maybe I should have gone with Alpine Linux instead. I have a feeling that we should have tried Alpine Linux. I feel like that was the move, and we missed it. VPN? Well, I don't even know why they have that button since they're trying to get rid of VPNs. Make it all federal VPNs and shit. VPNs. You gotta explode your real life PC, it's more fun. Yeah, I mean, we're getting there. Truly. Mouse and touchpad. Hey Fish, I have a suggestion. Try Miko /GNYO Linux. You know, I know that sounds like an anime Linux. I'm gonna go ahead and actually, we're gonna try to do it in the virtual machine. We're gonna try to do virtual machine web browsing. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and go to apps. Okay, I guess that's what this shit is. Wow, disk analyzer. We're gonna open Firefox. Oh, it seems to be open Firefox, guys. Open Firefox. Is streaming rather intense on the top of the VM? I got no clue what the performance impact would be like. It depends. Kind of like purple. It shouldn't be that much overhead. I think honestly, we're at 60% RAM. Our network's, I think it's just like this shit's inefficient inside of a VM. But AI lied to me. AI told me to use Alma Linux. Can you run fucking hell, if we get to that, we're just gonna burn down the entire planet. You saw how long it took to install. Oh my God. It took so long to install. Run a virtual machine inside the virtual machine being virtualized. Maybe install Gentoo. Free Linux for the community, by the community. Oh my God. Alma Linux. Oh fucking hell. Oh my God. I mean, I don't know. This is like Linux for old people, I feel like. I feel like this is like an old people Linux. Old people Linux? Like, you know? What are we going to even look for? Oh, right. We're going to look for the shit we need to run an AI inside of my virtual machine. Okay, so, before we get started, can I run multiple little windows in my virtual machine? Can I have, like, a virtual... Oh, God, dear Lord, what in the hell have I done? What in the Sam hell is that? It's worse than BlueStacks. Good God. Gentoo. If you say it 3 times, it will appear in the stream, I swear. For real. Well, I could try to watch the stream, so maybe we could try that out. Let's go to YouTube. Yeah, this is fucking shitty. YouTube. Oh, yeah. Wow. TubeView. Let's watch some videos on YouTube on my virtual machine about AI or some shit. What? The page is slowing down Firefox to speed up your browser. Stop this page. Good God. Install Windows 98. We could emulate Windows 98, honestly. I wonder if we could get an AI to run in Windows 98. That'd be fucking psychopathic. Might even be better. If you ever want to try Windows VM, Winboat has given me the easiest time. I'm not sure how solid they are, honestly, but I've yet to have issues. Alright, we're gonna try to find my video. TH3 Fish. TH3 Fish, guys. GYS. It's not GYCE. Oh God, I'm the first result. Linux, the virtual end. Let's go watch this. Oh, disconnected. What the fuck? Successfully run a Windows 98 inside the virtual machine with an AI inside of it. Run ChatGPT on MS-DOS. Your browser can't play this video. Is this a YouTube thing? They're restricting my ability to use a virtual machine to watch the video? I mean, obviously, I'm gonna give it a thumbs up without even signing in, right? I'm gonna click on the thumbs up button. Obviously, that's what I'm gonna do. Truly, this is the idea of all time. I mean, it's burning down my Firefox. I mean, it's called Firefox for a reason. Oh, it's speeding up. I wonder if it's because we don't have GPU acceleration. Huh. Run Doom in the home freezer? I've never even played Doom, let alone... Are we going to try it on the virtual machine? God damn. That'd be insane. There's no way. There's no way in hell we'll be able to do that shit. This new Top Chef host is emerging as one of the South's great food capitals. Okay, but there's some things we need to type in. We're gonna type in private GPT. I don't know why caps is engaged. Who cares? Caps mode activated. I've been having trouble with the DRM on Firefox issues. It just comes disabled. I haven't turned it on, but I'm surprised how much content is blocked behind that. Play Bad Apple in this VM. So we're gonna go ahead and scroll down to Xylon AI, where we're going to download this shit. This is the first step in setting up our little... Well, technically you can do this even without this, but don't use their shit. Use this guy's shit, right? Well, we could also try out Pi coding agent, but we don't want to replace HBM Bobcat yet. If you don't know who that is, it's one of our greatest friends. So we don't want him to be replaced by a robot yet, but we could totally try to train a robot to replace him. Or Greg. But, let's see. Python, 70%. There's a lot of YAML files. Oh my god. Scroll down. This will probably blow up my PC. Bro, if we fucking get an AI to run in this shit, it's gonna be the shitty one. So, there should be actually, I'm gonna do all the research in my main PC, but we can do all the running in this one. Good god, though. How do people use VMs for this shit? So we need to just barely scroll down until we find ourselves the install procedures, right? Install procedures. Teach me the install. Install? Okay, maybe not. Alright, so we're just gonna go to the code button and we're just gonna make we're gonna just should be that. I think it's curl git, curl git. Run AI plus a minor. Bro, what are we even doing? Epstein? Like, for real. That's what I thought at first. GitHub CLI. Do we even have Git in this? We might need to install sudo apt get. We might have to do sudo apt get for this. Good god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Gordon, no. Why is this view so bad? Resize to VM, scale to scale display. Always only when full screen, auto resize VM with window. Why is this so hard to see right now? There we go. Okay, this might have been part of our issues to begin with, honestly. There's also a power button too. Wow. Oh, what the fuck is this shit? Oh, so if I drag out, I can get out of here. This is a shitty OS. Sudo apt opsec gangling. You don't even need to worry, because we're in a VM. Who is gonna do this? Don't worry. VM. Virtual machine. It's safe. Alright, where is the terminal? Oh, I guess I can just use the settings tab. Need more processing power. My CPU is probably at 80,000 degrees right now. Just moving the mouse makes all of the CPU usage go high. There's definitely no graphics processing with this, but you'd think it'd be so low to actually get this to work with even sub amounts of graphics. What we truly need is a better OS for this, but we'll see if we can get this to work. Control-Alt-T. Okay, so we're gonna go to apps. We're gonna back out of Firefox, and we're gonna find my client, CLI. Search apps, CLI. My command line interface, please. I'm gonna get made fun of. Terminal. Ah, okay, so it's called terminal in this. Open. Notifications? Show system notifications? I mean, yeah, fine. Client. Command line interface. CLI, client. Good God. How have we stooped to new lows? Ah, fish VM localhost. Oh, what? Are you using KVM? Or if not, that could be why. It's so slow. Maybe that is the problem. It does tell me about that. So what we're gonna do, we're gonna click the power button. Power mode is balanced right now. We're gonna try to get KVM then, because I just have Qimu. Qimu. Who makes the names for this shit? But to get out of here, we're gonna have to drag, because this is ungodly and terrible. Alt-T. What the fuck? It made a sound. Control-Alt-T? Good God. Well, we're gonna just shut down. Alright, well, at least we got it to run. Next step is KVM. Good. Good Oma Linux. Shutting down. Very nice. Very, very nice. Very good. Super good. Thank God. Back to the console. Close. CPU usage. Good God, it's maxing out the CPU so often. But Qimu quick emulator. Quick emu. Cool. So we need KVM then. Is that what we are saying we need? We need the KVM of all time. We need to we must Brave browser KVM. Ugh. What the fuck? What the hell? What the helly? What the helly? What the fuck? Wow, that's like my oven but with extra steps. That's crazy. Super high technology. Kernel virtual machine for kernel based is for Linux on x86 hardware. Indeed, look up on how to use let's see, VM. So it has quick emu emulator, but it doesn't have the KVM probably. I don't even know what I'm going to do. Maybe I should just type in KVM down here. Fish is my user, not even my account. Virtual manager. Right. Help me, please, Linux. Linux Christ. Help me. KVM is an open source software kernel. Is included in mainline QEMU. We're just gonna call it QEMU. Yeah, that makes sense. KVM. Maybe it's not even installed. Kernel virtual machine. Intel VT, AMD V. Huh, so what do I need to do then? I need to look up no KVM QEMU? Maybe? Maybe that's what, maybe I could just the good old copy and paste. They tell you not to do it in school, but you know, we could just copy and paste what his words, because they're probably right. In order to start Windows 7 or I want to do Windows 8 AI next, but I fucking hate Windows. Good God. That's like asking for slop. That's like Windows 12. Every 4 versions they get shitty. Run QEMU from the command line. Alright, boss. Alright, boss. Jolly good. Oh? Dun 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 dun. Dun 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 dun. Terminator and intro song. Dun 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 dun. What are we waiting for? Our AI overlords need you to type it in now. Okay, the good old copy and paste. Or actually, you know what? I'll type this one out for learning. QEMU-system x86 underscore 64 dash m 8 G Alma dot ISO. I'm guessing that needs to be the actual file, but who knows? No, yeah, see exactly. That's probably got to be the actual file. So for that, I'd probably just use but why? Oh, I forgot the KVM part. Oops. Oops. Copy that. Paste that. Enter. Whoa, it did something. That's interesting. Oh god. Hold on. That was a bad idea as well. Don't just close out the console like that. Fish, you're doing things wrong yet again. Paste with your Linux ISO file. Alright, yeah. Cool. Alright. Let's do this. So I would do Alma Linux rename copy. Alright, we'll go ahead and do it again. Dash. Alright, so the funny hyphen slash, and then we go ahead and do downloads slash no other things than that. Then you just put in that. And then it needs to be .iso. .iso. Dash KVM invalid option. What? Dear God. Invalid option. It stops at KVM. Sudo apt install. Funny height. Yeah, well, it's still there. It doesn't matter what it's called. We call it what we want to call it, whether you like it or not. And it works. Funny height. Well, the command doesn't work, but the command doesn't work because KVM invalid option. Does it stop right here? Is this what it doesn't read, or does it stop at the KVM part and go, oh, KVM? I don't even know what that means. Try -CPU host. Okay. Alright, back. I'm guessing dash. Yes. Figured. Is it -M? Yes. Host -M. So is it still -M on that or no? Okay. I think they'll probably be fine. Automatically detecting the format is dangerous for raw images. Write operations at block 0 will be restricted. Specify the raw format explicitly. Requires KVM or HVF. HVF. Man, what the fuck is HVF? This is cool. We're too deep in the doot. We don't even know the answers anymore. So the answer is KVM Broco. Broken-o. You need KVM-CPU host. Okay. -KVM-CPU host. Or CPU KVM. Joy to the kernel. The Linux has come. KVM host. CPU. Oh wait, did I do it wrong? CPU host -KVM. Yeah, I did it wrong. Oh god, Gordon, what are we doing? KVM. This is the part of Linux that we doth enjoy. Yeah, no invalid option. Invalid option yet again. CPU host -KVM. There's no double space. Well, yet again another failed attempt. Whoa. This is so great. Try -CPU KVM. This rate I might as well try everything. Okay, that one did something. Okay, so that's specifying a CPU model. Why Linuxing? Because Linux is better than Windows. Linux is the master race right here. Linux master race. Ain't nobody gonna convince me otherwise. I'm too Greg for your tech at this time. Okay. I think -KVM-CPU host got removed. Because yeah. Well, no, Linus never. Wait, Linus Torvalds told us to. Yeah, Linus Torvalds could have told us to, but don't listen to Linus tech tips, bro. That guy is questionable. He wants to sell us on Qualcomm chips, bro. Qualcomm chips. Don't even get me started with Qualcomm chips. They make your phone undefeatably secure to where I can't put shit on my phone. Oh. Dear Lord. So, what if I can get this to give me the error message again? File, new virtual machine. Alright, warning, KVM is not available. This means the KVM package is not installed. Your virtual machines will perform poorly. Yeah, and you know who talks about Qualcomm chips? Bro, this guy always talks about Qualcomm chips. He always talks about Qualcomm chips. Every video, Qualcomm chips. Should I get a GPU for my home server for AI? You could try out that. Honestly, home AI, like, just get an NVIDIA orchestrator or some shit there too. That's why it's not working, lol. So, I need the KVM package then. Clearly. Are we gonna start with this? We'll start from here and just type in KVM. Gordon, why don't we use this version? The flat pack version is always the most up to date. 1.5. Ubuntu 5.1. Holy fucking shit. Mr. Freeman, what is this? Uninstall. Okay. We've solved one problem. To find out Flatpak is always the answer. Thank you, Flatpak, today for supporting this Linux message. Yes, we're gonna create Freeman AI in our virtual machine. Wow. Remove. Where's it? Yes, put that. No! What the fuck? What did I just do? Okay, I love my customization options. It's truly amazing. We only use this Flatpak approved hardware. Oh, fucking hell. Ah, here we go, guys. Virtual machine hardware. Default hypervisor, make sure the appropriate libvrt a virtualize. Oh god, this is even worse. So could not detect the appropriate QEMU KVM packages. Okay. So how do I get those? That's a step in reverse. I think we made a mistake using that shit. Fucking Ubuntu, guys. Ubuntu is absolute pains. Should we continue with this method, KVM? Like you'd expect with Flatpak, it's usually the best. Flatpak. I trust Flatpak more than I trust the Ubuntu shit. Ubuntu shit is stupid. No active connection to install on. Okay. Alright, so for our virtual machine manager, should have gotten, yeah, should have really. Virtual machine. We'll figure it out. We'll just Scrape it together. Virtual machine manager. Cool. Then, how do you get a KVM? So I guess you just do that shit. The libvert. Copy. We'll try that out in the command prompts, or not in the command prompt, in the command line. I have no idea what that did, but that did something. Alright, does that do anything? Via file. So do I need to add a connection? Okay, connect over to remote host. Oh, should I look at this over here? Host name. Okay. We're gonna give it root. I guess I just copy and paste that. Wow, cybersecurity. Paste it. Oh, maybe I know what it is. You know, we could just do local host, right? It'd probably work over local host, and then we don't even need a port for it. Yeah, just connect over local host. Or we could try what this says to do, which is root remote host system. Okay. Try that. Copy. Paste. Connect. Hold on, I don't even know what I'm doing right now. So we want that. Oh, this? We could do libvert. Do we want that? Should libvert? No. Just do this one. That should work. Wow! Now, when I click on this, did we get it to work? Yes, we did. I might just be technically competent after all. Don't doubt in me. But now I'm gonna open and run it. Guess it's not running. Oh no! Gordon, press the power button. Oh god. Cancel. File. New connection. I think I have to add the connection then. Then we have to connect to okay. Connect to system. We're not gonna do that. Connect. It's running. Open it. Error connecting to graphical console, and then we're not connected again. Maybe we should open. I got an idea. I got some ideas. Don't worry, we're not out of the game yet. Properties, permissions. Try that. Ah, it seems to have worked. Failed V something. Quit. Okay. Let's try again. Pop in. It's running, but we can't see what's going on here. This live stream is such a good background noise to chill and code to. That's good. I'm glad you're satisfied by that. I can migrate this. Pause it. Well, let's see. I can reboot it. Reboot it? Is that what I want? No. Maybe not. Shut down. We'll just shut that one down. Oh? It did something. It's taking off right now. Oh god. Error connecting. Permission denied. What? Good god. Permission is denied. How strange. Properties. Permissions. Maybe it needs libvirt permissions. Let's try that. Try giving it libvirt. Shut off. Open. Click the run button. Running. Permission denied. Okay, yet again. Rec V console. Maybe it needs rec V permissions. Let's see. Properties. Permissions. Libvirt. Where's root? I need a root. CD-ROM. We'll give it CD-ROM permissions then. How's that gonna do? CD-ROM, right? That's what it needs. Permission denied, yet again. Connection details. Name, storage. We've obviously can't just connect it, so it wants to try to do libvirt. We tried giving it libvirt permissions, but that's not working. Well, if we add a connection, obviously we're connecting to ourselves. Or well, if this is the connection, then that's running, but then we can't go into this because rec v file, some shit like that. Error connecting to graphical console. And then what if we create a new virtual? KVM is not available, meaning the KVM package is not installed or the KVM kernel modules are not loaded. Your virtual machines may perform poorly. Okay. Yet again. More of this. I can't even copy and paste that shit. But we've broken it even worse. Trying to fix it, we've created a new problem. I mean, at least we're running the latest bullshit instead of what type of bullshit we were running before. Let's see. Connection details. Device. Verbro. Verbro 0. Verbro 0. State active auto start on boot. Then I'm supposing it's permission denied. Oh shit. Yet again, permission denied. Properties. Permissions. CD-ROM. We could just uninstall this and install the one that works. And then install sudo, or not sudo, the other thing. I swear I've given shit root access before. Alright, so we're gonna shut down that. We're gonna force it off. Yes, force that off. We're gonna clone it. Cancel. We're gonna run it. Guest is not running. Click on power on virtual machine and then gave that error again. Well, it was a different one. Permission denied. Let me just get enough time to copy and paste what it's saying in there. Or somebody put it in the chat, please. Rec V permission to, that's all I can read before it fucking closes. Cool. I'll paste that in my thingy. Paste, copy and paste. Permission denied. Let's see. Permission denied when receiving a file. Environments, especially with libvirt, AppArmor, or containerized setups like Docker or Podman. Of course, those are basically like virtual machines almost, but web kind of web, kind of virtual machines, kind of like a in between, the middleman, except extra steps. General cause cannot obtain the file descriptor to the console because it lacks the usually because it's not running as root or lacks proper device access. Run the application with sudo if appropriate, but avoid sudo for long-term use due to security risks. Instead, configure proper permissions via AppArmor or udev. Udev. Fucking hell, man. Or container security purpose policies. Alright, so then I'm guessing what we would need to do is like append something to the end of this with like the actual thingy. What version is this? Checksums. Application. Arguments. And you'd obviously want to have it run special mode. Actually, you know what I'm gonna do? We're gonna go ahead and go into my discover this bullshit. Good God, Kubuntu was a mistake. I should have learned from what people told me. Fedora must be the true master race at this rate. K-patience. K-patience. Capiche, capash. Kretha. I mean, there's some cool shit in here, but I bet KDE on Fedora is probably cool as shit. VM. Scummy VM. We're just gonna type in virtual machine manager. Yeah, that looks good. Oh, what? Oh, Manger was not gonna be good. Virtual machine man. We'll try the one from the Kubuntu fellas. We'll try what these guys have. PCS2 X2 emulator? Caillou version? Wow, look at all of these. Pocket VMs for desktop and mobile. Storage Explorer. Look at all these apps. So great. Qubit. Load balancing. Cloud command line interface. Sagudev. Atari running on any machine. Atari was good. Atari is ancient. Alright, let's try it again, guys. Virtual machine for babies. Baby mode. Shut down. Force off. That worked. Now, the issue again, we don't have the KVM package. So we figured out we don't have KVM packages. Control A, KVM PKG not found. Give me the answers. The error KVM package typically means that the required KVM packages are not installed on your system. To resolve this, install the necessary packages using distributions package manager. Sudo apt update, sudo apt, like this. Just copy and paste. Bro, Linux is easy, man. Linux is easy. Just put an AI in your Linux, and then it'll be... AI-focused Linux is the future, guys. Not Windows 12. Paste. Oh no, passwords. Please hurry. Yes. Yes, I could type Y, but it's more fun to type out YES. Or just add -Y to the end so you don't have to do that whole extra step of the other shit. And so now, with my cyberbullying station ready, I can go to my virtual machine and activate Linux mode. Wow. Running. Connecting. Booting Alma Linux Heliotrope Lion. Well, actually, what we really want to do is file at new virtual machine. KVM is not available. This means the KVM module or the KVM modules are not loaded. KVM kernel modulo not loado. Disabled virtualization in BIOS or check CPU virtualization support. Run grep-e svm vmx for info. Oh yes, grep. Grep is amazing. All I know about grep is that grep-l or some shit does something. Forgot what it does. What, I can't copy and paste this? Oh, I thought I had it selected. It was gray. Good God, who highlights shit nowadays? It's 2026, it's the modern era. Get shit to work. Well, if we can get this running good, I can probably work some real magic at that rate. Oh yeah. What the? With the Greg flags. Dear God. Oh. If no output appears, your CPU lacks virtualization support or disables, or it's disabled in BIOS. Reboot and enable VTX or SVM in AMD BIOS settings. Load the correct kernel module. You know, if people really wanted to make laws for like to really fuck people over, you just have to do BIOS shit at that rate. Just fucking BIOS level verification. You have to verify your age in the BIOS. Dear God, that's doom right there. For Intel, load the kernel module. Sudo modprobe kvm-d. Copy. Then we go into here. No, we go into here and we paste it in. Pizza pasta. Operation not supported. What? What? Oh. Maybe I should read more. So svm_lock. What does that mean? Does that mean I need to go to my BIOS to enable virtual machines to run better? Is that the next step? Reinstall Kurgel modules? Bro, what am I even saying? Verify KVM device exists. With ls if missing. Verify. Okay, at least these are very easy steps to follow. Thank you, AI. Dear God. AI will sudo paste. Might be in root. That's probably why. Yes. Probably why. It is in the root. And on Ubuntu's, you do know that on Ubuntu's there ain't no getting into that shit, probably. Good God. Gordon. What? Wow. Where's my server rack? Music. And we don't need to go in there. Home. We need to go above home. We need to go beyond home. We need to go to devices. And then we need to go into /dev. That's what it said to do. So we'll look for, maybe it's in var, but I'm pretty sure it's in /dev. Yes, in /dev. And then, oh, KVM. If there is none that say KVM, which we're looking for KVM, KVM, KVM. Good God. If you wrote all this shit, you must be a psychopath. How the fuck do you make a shit that runs with all of these? Good God. Man, I'm getting tired. Probably about bedtime, but who knows? K is for KVM. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K. Uh-oh. JK. JFK. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I, J, K, L, M, N, O, P. So it's between L and K. Ah, here we go. No KVM. It would be towards the end. So we have KFD, but we don't have the rest of it. Okay, that's cool. That's cool. Let's see then. There is no KVM anywhere. We have SNT, PTS, NET, MQ. I do not see any KVM. KVM. Sudo apt install Linux image name. Oh God, no. We don't want to reinstall. Huh. KVM, bro. If the issue persists, confirm KDE is installed via sudo apt qemu KVM. Well, it might just be in, might just be inside. Well, it doesn't even just. Okay, so it would be a folder, probably. Sudo apt get install qemu kvm. Try one last time. Paste. Zero upgraded, zero newly installed, and 0 to remove. And 7 not upgraded. What the fuck? What the actual fuck is this shit? It's not even what I didn't even see it when I went through. AMD GPU could potentially be with AMD GPUs and Linux. Goddamn, the combination of fucking Satan, bro. Everybody hates AMD. What's the fucking hate for? And Nvidia is AI now. Nvidia only makes AI processing units. Oh God. Nvidia's gonna create downloadmoreram.com for real. I swear. Remove and 7 not upgraded. How in the Sam hell? What the? Certainly there. It's certainly there. It's definitely there. It just don't want to do anything. We'll check the permissions on this. Properties, permissions. We'll try that. We'll then go ahead and do virtual machine. Okay, KVM package is not installed, or KVM kernel modules are not loaded. Your virtual machines will perform. What the fuck, bro? God damn, I hate when shit just doesn't work. Bro, how the fuck? KVM module not installed or not loaded. Oh, beta. Perfect. Warning, KVM module is not available. This may mean your package is not installed. The virtual machines will perform shittily. You either haven't installed QEMU, KVM, or don't have virtual, and then this to make sure you have virtual, and okay. That is a thing I can do. Oh God! Gordon, this is bad. Stand by at this time. Stand by. Alright, we're gonna hijack this stream in 5 seconds. Hashtag save the hashtag save the stream, guys. Hashtag saving the stream in 5 seconds. Alright, okay. Okay, oh my gosh. No, don't do that. Okay, what we're gonna do is we're gonna disconnect this shit. Oh, we could just shut down. Could just, force it to stop. We could force OBS Studio to stop, right? And then we can try to keep the jankiness going. Okay, we're gonna crash OBS. Processes. Find me the OBS Studio to crash it, BW wrap XDG bus proxy. I don't really like the idea of crashing OBS Studio intentionally, but if it's what we have to do, it will be done. Terminate. Terminate! Yes! Ending processes. No, don't do that. We wanna perma-crash. Default. What the fucking hell, man? Oh God. What the fuck is this shit? Forgot I had that set up. Whoops. Okay. Wow, audio input capture, am I right? Truly great. We have the shit microphone right now, but we're about to do some special procedures on the other machine. So, we're gonna go ahead and just switch over to here so I can... Is this good? Oh, shit. Wow. Okay. At least there's audio now. Well, now I can open up the AI. I would like to get you all a capture of me doing the shit in the BIOS, but that's not, probably not gonna happen. Odds are. So we have AI, and we have terminal. I guess we're gonna go ahead and do the AI one. Oh, shit. I didn't mean to open however many I just fucking opened, but that should do... And this is what it looks like when everything just starts to work. Now, if we go into this tab... Well, not that one, but we open up another Florp tab. Where's the fucking Florp shit? I can just connect via localhost to 8001. Go up in here. Localhost, guys. Localhost, right? Localhost. Colon 8001. Wow. And then we can see I have orchestrator set up. Cool, right? Awesome. And then we can be like, wow, how do we can ask it a question we'd ask Dosto. We could be like, how do, or what happens if I eat cesium 137 and put that in there, and it will give us an answer. How am I? I'm good. We're working on Dosto AI, the replacement for Dosto. And then, oh shit. We have it on RAG, but since RAG has just fucking coding shit, retry that, and oh, maybe it can't. Maybe it can't. Hello. And this is not on the internet. This is on the local host. This is on the local. How do I program beans? And then check it out. Watch this. Dosto's AI replacement will teach us how to program beans. Except it can't, because I believe what's going on right now is it's probably overloading inside of system monitor. Probably because OBS is running at the same time. So, oh, it is running. Memory's at 10 gigabytes? God damn. Is it running like 30 of these right now? Well, I'm going to go work on the BIOS. I'm just going to leave this here, and you guys can watch while it does all the other shit. And then I'm going to go work on my BIOS settings. Automation affected me already. That's bad, isn't it? Close. Close all. Time to reboot. Close all. X out of that. Should be good to do the joyous, amazing reboot of all time. Oh, look, it's actually working. How to program beans gave us a response from Orchestrator NVIDIA. It's crazy, though. It's actually insane how that shit's actually working right now. Alright, we're going to go ahead and... what are we going to do? Restart or shut down? I think we're going to restart and press F2 500 times. Restart now, and then just spam the F2 button once it hits that BIOS phase. Just like you would do with a phone that's not got download mode. Oh no, log out. The following applications does not want to close. Virtual Machine Manager, KVM. Ubuntu. System will reboot now. Great. I like Ubuntu. Ubuntu. What do you guys think about programming beans? Don't load the previous values. God damn it. Don't give me fucking micro slop on my computer again. So D.O.CP. Whatever the fuck. Memory frequency. We can downgrade our memory frequency in the BIOS. God damn, that's amazing. I'm going to set it to DDR2. That's great. CPU core ratio. Auto. Set it to maximum frequency. Oh yeah. Advanced. AMD overclocking. Let's see what my AI just output. So, for which yens? Core Java bean structure. A Java bean follows these conventions. No ARC constructor for... Okay, retry. Oh, I didn't mean to retry. I was going to just undo it so we could ask it more questions that YouTube wouldn't want me to ask it, like how to create a keylogger or something like that. But it is truly the machine of all time if it's giving us how to code Java beans. Java beans. Really crazy information technology right there. Oh, fuck. Oh goddamn. Times 36. CPU temperature. Wow. Fan speed is 996. GPU 1 temperature, right? GPU 30 temperature. Boot. Alright, so how do I enable my KVM? Secure boot is off. For sure. PK, key, DB, DBX. Tool. ASUS. Secure erase. ASUS user profile. ASUS Armory create. PK management. Let me check what I'm even doing. I will need to ask it about KVM. How to KVM properly. Anyway, KVM BIOS. KVM over internet to get into the BIOS. What? No. Let me ask the AI a question. Sure, go ahead, but it will take 140 seconds. I'm gonna continue to look at my KVM BIOS shit while you generate your question for the AI. Security. I don't think I need that. AI tweaker? AI tweaker? Is it on drugs? Goddamn, that's insane. OC tuner. What? Huh. Maybe they don't let you Let me see what question you've asked. You haven't asked the question yet, but I'm gonna figure out how to do this. What do you find in blood smear in case of multiple myeloma? What is the specific finding for that disease? Put it all in one so I can copy and paste it in there. Stop. Alright, so we're going to put this in, go into basic mode. Paste. Good God. Gonna copy and paste that. Boom. Paste. Submit. And we'll start doing its AI shit. Alright. Configuration or security. I will look around. I don't know why they gave a fucking BIOS a graphical user interface. This is some bullshit. And they gave it AI tweaker. AI on drugs. This is your AI on drugs. AI tweaker. Bro, is the boot fucking locked down so you can't even do virtual machines? Imagine that. Imagine doing a virtual, a BIOS locked down so you can't even do virtual machines. No, don't clear my secure boot keys. Tool. Monitor. I'm in advanced now. Okay, so maybe it's in here. Trusted computing. Main security. No, it's not in security. What was the other one it said? Using an API? Not using an API. For a public API? No. It's local. Look at this. Good God, it's using all of my resources. Usually uses more swap, but after you use it for like a few queries, the amount of swap it's using is a lot more. It's like 400 megabytes or it goes up. Timed out. Yeah, probably timed out because it was too much for it to handle. Ran out of time to process it. Virtual machine. BIOS, you navigate to advanced CPU configuration and find Intel or SVM mode for okay, so we'd go into BIOS/UEFI. DM, nice. What's your GPM and model. I'm using a laptop with a mobile 3050 Ti, NVIDIA 3050. It's so fucking crazy that it even runs. But this is one of the heavier models that I've tested out. There's a lighter one that's called Granite, and it's a little less. Do you use web crawling with this, or web search, or whatever it's called? So the way Orchestrator works is that it will like reference other models. So like it will go to Google, it will do a search, it will go to like Gemini, it will ask Gemini the same prompt, and it will just compile it. So it's like Reddit calls it the middle management AI. It's a pretty good joke, if you ask me. I honestly like that. So here is its response to Dosto's question. I'll leave you all with that while I fail to navigate around at my CPU settings for my other system that we're going to try to set this up on. Or set up the virtual machine on. I don't even know if we'll try a virtual machine at this rate. The virtual machine is driving me insane. Advanced. So we want to go into advanced, then we want to go find CPU settings. CPU configuration. We want to find SVM mode enabled. I'm pretty sure that's what it is. So that way it can do that, right? SVM mode. Alright, we'll just go ahead and check that as well. Alright, back to this. How many parameters? This one has like 8 billion or some shit. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's 8 billion. Laptop 3050 is smoking. Yes. It's probably dying right now. The CPU is reaching 80 Celsius usually. Usually it's like super fucking hot right now. Smug smile. But with Granite, it doesn't even... Granite takes like 3 seconds. We could set up Granite. So how does this look? How does this look to us, though? Is this accurate or not accurate? Is that pretty accurate for you, Dosto? Or do you need more time to look at it? And let's see. SVM mode. Okay, cool. I got that correct. We'll ask it more questions in a bit, and then we can switch over to Granite. But Granite's a little more creative, and it doesn't really draw from as many sources. So Granite's more stupid. It's more for a home mode. All right, so we're gonna go ahead and I think that's cool. So we'll just exit now. Click on exit, save changes, reset. Okay. Cool. I'll come back up to what you guys are saying. Yeah, it's good. Doesn't the 3050 have 6 GB of VRAM? How are you running a 8 billion parameter model? Well, I don't even know. I just set it up and it worked, and I was as surprised as you are. I'm gonna have to give that model a go. Nah, wait. This is wrong? How wrong is it? Wrong? What's wrong about it? I don't know much about doctor shit, but I mean, like, you can ask it basic shit. Oh no. How wrong is this? I'm surprised it even came up with this shit. I mean, it looks right. I mean, well, yeah, you have to be like, this is, use a shrunk down version. There are no smudge cells. Smudge cells? Fragmented RBMs, or RBCs, often seen in MM. And it didn't mention Rolox formation. But the rest of it's right. Maybe it got confused with the smudge cells. Here's what we can do. We can go into terminal. We can hit Control-C twice. That'll cause that to happen. And then I can open up files. go into the actual system itself for this. It's in, I believe it should be in private GPT. Use 5-7 billion instruct. I could do that. I'd have to pull the model and then use it. We're gonna use Granite Obliterated. We're gonna use Granite. It's the best around 6B parameters. 6 billion parameters. Let me see. Private GPT, where's it at? Where the fuck is this shit at? I swear it's here. It's gotta be here. Oh, it's not dot. It's just regularly. Ah, right there. Right there. Perfect. Alright, then we need to go to YAML for the local settings. Should be that one. Yes. And then we have all of these to choose from. We can choose that one, technically. Or we could choose this one. This one doesn't take as long. It actually does work for this. Do you all have suggestions for accurate models that would fit within 24 gigabyte of VRAM? I don't know. I'm very new to this. The fact that I even have it working is a surprise. Alright, I click my AI button. Click this. Ugh, hurry! Eventually it will load us into the page. Maybe I shouldn't spam the button on this. I don't know about AIs, but I use Claude and Gemini. Gemini? I was gonna call it Gemini. Okay, so here's what we'll do. We can ask it to do an RAG. We can be like, ask it something basic or complicated, but I've given it access to all kinds of these documents oriented around cybersecurity and programming, and who knows how accurate this is. So we'll just type in the greatest shit of all time. I don't even know, man. I mean, sometimes it comes up with good ideas. Other times it's just fucking slop that comes out of this. But we can ask it how to program Minecraft using Rust, since it has the full Rust documentation. Now here's the thing, is that this is like the fastest one I have right now, but it also gives you the shittiest results. MC function, that interact with Minecraft's data structures. Is this real? Is that even real? I'm pretty sure it's making this shit up. It's lying to me again. Curl dash create new, and then that's not even given. Well, actually it might be. Create CD Minecraft script. Maybe you can program them in this. Program Minecraft mods in Rust. That's fucking insane. It's Java though. No, if I were to use this, it'd probably break instantly. That's what I've learned. I'll be back in a second. I have to check if my virtual machine will now work properly. My CPUs look like they're exploding. Oh, good God. We need more ZRAM at this time. Virtual machine, and then we're gonna go ahead and perfect. It's ready for me to switch us back over to this machine. We're gonna do the moment of old time. OBS Studio. Alright, we're gonna make sure that my microphone is good. It looks like it is. Manage broadcast. Select existing broadcast. Select broadcast. Probably should unplug it and replug it back in. It's an AI with I have a good niche AI, Worm GPT. It's an AI without morals, and it ain't bad. Ooh, nice. How to create a new block at position 10, Y, 60, and Z20 in a Minecraft world. That's actually pretty cool. It's cool that it's able to actually come up with something that looks like it might be correct. I just googled it. Lol, a large language model chatbot for criminals. Well, yeah, I mean, everybody wants to have one of those. Especially me. Especially me. I ain't one, though. Bro, criminal is just the label for people who are misunderstood. Yeah, except for people who rob the bank. Those are real criminals. But people who use open source technology, no criminal. Open source technology is the future. People who don't believe in it are cavemen, right? Straight up. Quick cavemen. Processes. Oh god, it's still alive. It's still living in the memory. OBS Studio, where are you at? Where am I gonna kill OBS Studio today? I can see OBS Studio in there. Somewhere. It's in there somewhere. It's in the code. Ah! Yow! No. We don't want to end it. We want to kill. What's up? Oh, wow, it works so well. This is the strategy of all time. Clearly the best strategy, but let me get everything set up. No need for that. Qimu. Like Timu, but with a Q. Qimu. Q-emu. Live stream. Go live. Go live. Wow, I'm still living. I'm still living the streams. Is it good audio right now, or is this shit holding? Let me check the audio first. Oh god, no, that's terrible. The stream's bitrate is 10,000 kilobytes per second. Oh, wait, what? Is lower than the recommended bitrate. How is that? Wait, recommended bitrate of 6,800. What? I'm nowhere near 10,000 kilobytes per second bitrate. What the fuck? Settings. Stream. Output. Maybe that's... who knows? It doesn't matter. The audio quality is going to be robot for a minute until I fix some things. Good. This is good. Let me test that. Oh god. Audio crunchy, yes. Let me... This is good, right? Let me see. Why is there so much delay? How is... This is good. Let me test that. Oh. Oh god. Audio crunchy, yes. We got it perfect now. Cool. Let's turn that off. I don't want to hear my own voice. Think it's better already? Yeah, I was just checking. It'll be a minute because there's so much delay for me to find it out. Shut off. We're gonna try to run this and hope it works. Running. Cool. Open my virtual machine. Oh wow, that's really good performance actually. I'm really impressed right now. This seems like it could run 10 virtual machines inside of it. Display output is not active. Booting Omen Linux. What about Mac OS, like Mars coding? Facebook. It's basically Facebook right there. Wow. Shut down. Linux Mint goodbye. Linux Mint is for cowards who don't want to boot into the BIOS ever. Linux Mint is for Bill Gates from Microsoft. Microslop. I mean, Microslop. Clearly. Terrible. Yes. John D. Microslop. Alright, we're going to set up AI in this, and I think most of the audience who wanted to see us set up AI inside of a virtual machine aren't here, but, so we can now set up an AI inside of my Fish VM, and for that we're just going to go ahead and do some basic shit. All we need to do is type in the password. I already forgot it. Wow. Gaming. Now we're in. We're in the machine. Crazy. You gonna make it open source? No, I'm just making a tutorial for people like Dosto to install their own AI. Dosto can now install his own AI if he chooses to install Linux. Linux Christ is telling you all to install AI now. To make your own AI operating system because it will be better than Microslop's. That's right. Oh god. This is crap OS. Whoever told me to do this shit was wrong. Anyway. This is actually pretty cool though, honestly. I could have a Mac emulator, like a Mac OS. Mac OS? You can't emulate Mac OS. We could play Nintendo games, bro. I swear, Nintendo games. That's the move. Oh, 2,600 is lower than 6,800, but you were telling me it was too high earlier. Well, I can go into my settings real quick. Just give me a minute to get my settings correct for the stream. Output is 6,800 apparently. That's what they recommend. Apply. Okay. And that should fix all the YouTube problems. Linux is sure better than Windows. I use Arch, by the way. Everybody uses Fedora or Arch. Nobody uses Ubuntu. Ubuntu is for Windows users. But specifically Linux Mint for people who want it to just work right out of the box. Settings. And even then it barely works right out of the box, I'm gonna be honest. Linux. Ubuntu. Definitely not the move for me. I think I'll have to try out some of those other ones. But Alma Linux, this is absolutely the shittiest. You should have seen the install for my Kubuntu. The install stream is insane. I'm literally using SD cards to install it on a keyboard. Or not on a keyboard. On my computer. Through my computer might as well just be a keyboard. What the fucking hell? Good God. Arch. I have no idea. I'm Linux noob. I don't know. Am I a Windows spy? Maybe. I could totally be a Windows spy and nobody would know. Windows spy. What is the system monitor looking like? I really am curious. Open the system monitor now. SD kid reference? I don't know. That's not a reference at all. Is it funny enough? Is it funny though? I hope it is. I hope it is funny. I have 8 CPUs. How much processing power will we need to run AI inside of my virtual machine? I think if we run AI in here, it's gonna crash the entire thing. We have 1.5 gigabytes of memory, and we have that much amount of swap. I mean, we could have given it way... I don't think we have enough resources allocated to this virtual machine. We have enough to scroll through Facebook or some shit. What if we ran like a really small AI? You know, like this is oh my god, you guys don't even know how bad this is. Yes, we're gonna try to run it on a VM with 6 CPUs. I don't even think the GPU matters at this point. We're not simulating a GPU. This is absolute madness if we try to run AI in this. You see, I just don't want it to get like... You know, I probably shouldn't even bother installing it on this thing, honestly. Honestly, I feel like just setting up this is pretty cool on its own. I like to play around with VMs and setting up Linux distros. Maybe we won't mess around with AIs on Linux after all. But I don't know what other cool things we can do with a virtual machine. Does anybody have suggestions? I mean, we have... this is like weird as shit, but we have... Oh. We need to enable our virtual machine's ZRAM. So if we go into settings... No, we need the command line. How do I get into the command line from here? Good God. This is terrible. This is bad. Who makes this virtual machine? Please stop. Please stop. Oh wait, no. Who makes this distro? This is shitty. This is no distro. This is a shit show. Ah, here we go. Terminal. It's terminal Linux. No, not like a terminal Linux. It's like terminal cancer, but terminal Linux instead. We're gonna die from Linux right here. There is no cure. There is no cure for the Linux. There is no canon. Alright, cool. So fish VM localhost. We're gonna do some command time. And we're gonna go ahead and start off with my favorites. Sudo. Actually, what? Sudo apt running old versions of Windows. That'd be pretty cool. Update and test OG software. Honestly, if we're gonna do that, we're gonna try to play some video games on a virtual machine at that point. Oh, can we play, what is that game called? Oh, you know what? We should try to get to play on Linux. We should, or on Windows. We should try to play fucking, Half-Life 2 on a virtual machine. Why not? Or GameSoft server. Oh yeah, true. Sudo apt update. Oh. We trust you have received the usual lecture from the local systems administrator. Usually boils down to respect of the private. The password you type will not be visible. Good God, this is Linux for fucking assholes. Assholes made this Linux. Oh God. Stop. Respect the privacy of others. Think before you type. And with great power comes great No! Don't listen to any of that. Type what you want, do what you want. You're a keyboard warrior. Wow. Truly amazing. Anyway. I don't even remember the password for this, but I'm guessing it was... Okay. No! Sudo apt. What the fuck? There's no apt command? Help! Help me please, bro. What the fuck is this shit? There's no sudo apt install. Good God. Super user do. Super user don't. Maybe it's one of the other Linuxes. It potentially is not Ubuntu. Potentially is Debian. You know what we could do is like penetration testing on this shit. We could probably run Kali Linux in this shit. Might as well try that next stream. We'll try out Kali Linux in a virtual machine. Get all of the tools 9. So what's the first thing I want to do then? Yawn. BG. I don't even know what half this shit is. I'm doing the OWASP juice shop right now. You know what that is? I have no idea. I have no clue what that is. I need more help right now. My brain cells are churning. Shopped tea. Well, this is great. Echo just makes the next command that. Enable, exit, export. Yuli, MIT. We could do Termux. Terminal multiplexer. It's for pen testing. Oh. I have no idea what that is. Good God. All I know is what my AI tells me to do. It tells me, oh, do this. It's like XSS and SQLI. Yeah, I have no idea, man. I only know about Bluetooth sniffer. How to sniff Bluetooth frequencies. Or actually, there was one I used that just dumped out every IP address that's connected to the same internet as me. Or, well, the same router. Sorry, the router. Drops every single one of them. And I just press a few buttons, and it's graphical. It was like HCTLI or some shit. Something fancy like that. I've barely used any tools like this. We can do local. We can do... So is there no update? We'll just type in update until we get something to work. Oh God. Gordon, help me, please. Okay, maybe we need to do yes. Okay, well, I have no idea what this is fucking... This shit's... I have no idea about this. Yes, please, kill it. Well, can we play Minecraft? Obviously not, but the whole reason we set this up was to try AI out, but, I mean, obviously this shit's not running AI, nor is it gonna run Minecraft. This is like trying to run AI on a phone, except slightly better. At least it's got a chance with 8 cores that are about to melt down. I have a GitHub with only one project, though. There's a tool with lots of self-made pen testing tools. Interesting. Very interesting. I feel like everybody has something that they do, like in the Linux community. Everybody's got something they work on. Except for me, I just fool around with all of this stuff and then play around with it. Give me full dark style. Wired internet connection? Cool. Dual bot. Dual boot? Yeah, like have two partitions and shit. I don't know about that. I don't really want to do that. So if I click this button, it pulls me out to the main tab. Ooh. Cool. Show apps. Papers, Tor, settings, system monitor, and utilities. No, yeah. We can always look at files. What files do I have on this? What if we delete system32 for Alma Linux? Can we crash Alma Linux out of existence? I mean, system D, obviously. It's Linux, system D. Hell yeah, guys. We're gonna go and delete system D today. Pictures. I did that once and it deleted everything. You just gotta do it right. Alright, we're gonna go into, documents. No. We might have to do it in the terminal. It's not like Linux Mint where you have freedom. Well, actually, it might just not be visible. Because we don't have our view options able to do it. Show hidden files. Yes. This will give me access to everything. Bash history. Oh, God. You read the messages so delayed? Yeah. So if we go into .local. Yeah, probably. Per sudo apt. So like do sudo apt uninstall, but then we don't have sudo apt because it doesn't exist. This is the weird shit of all time. It's not Ubuntu, it's shitty. I tried sudo apt and it don't do anything. I tried apt. We'll try it again. Sudo apt update. Testing it out. Yeah, not even apt. Apt? Maybe I need to install apt. Caps apt. What the fuck? Good God, Gordon, where's apt? Where's the documentation? Pull up my web browser and do some Yahoo shopping. Shopping on yahoo.com, guys. Oh yeah. Apt. Apt. Where's Firefox? What is this? Oh God. Control A. Alma Linux apt. Please try sudo rm-rf/bin. How to find the yum install equivalent for apt? What the fuck is this? Open OCD. The yum install. What the fuck is yum? So is it yum? Oh God. Firefox, no. What the fuck is this? What did I install? Alma Linux. Yes. The best OS for your virtual machine. Good God. Try yum. Update. It's doing. It is definitely doing. Oh my gosh. Oh, it updated Python. Oh god. Sudo yum update. I mean, at least it's kind of easy. This is a different Linux to learn, honestly. I wouldn't mind learning a Linux like this. Last meta expiration check. Dependency resolved. Okay. Sudo yum uninstall. Let's try that out. Come on. I'll test it out in a second. I'm just really curious why this uses yum and what else is different. Try sudo rm dash. It was a space dash rf / bin. Wow. Try rm dash dash help for more information. Ha! Oh, hold on. I understand what's going on. Oh god. Alright, that should have done it. Did that actually work? That didn't do shit. That didn't do anything that I can see of. CD dash dash. No. What about CD? What was it? To actually go into root, you could do /root. Yeah, permission denied. Okay, well then how about I do sudo cd into root? Wow. Now I've got it. Try sudo rm dash rf / oh god, it's processing hard right there. Oh god. I hope it didn't explode my system. It is dangerous to operate recursively on /fm. Use dash dash no preserve root to override this failsafe. Dash dash no dash preserve dash root. Let's see. Permission denied. Access granted. Well, it would appear that you can't do that. Maybe you need to be even smarter than the developers of Alma Linux to do that. System was destroyed. Never mind. Alma Linux is so weird. It uses yum instead of... What else is weird about Alma Linux, bro? Alma Linux. Straight up. Probably for... I just decided to join my first Linux stream and I see this. A guy trying to uninstall root on a virtual machine. Inside of a Linux... A Linux virtual machine inside of Linux. Add a / at the end. So you mean like it's still going. Maybe I should just hit Control-C on this shit. Oh god, don't do that. That doesn't work either. The entire file drive for no reason. KDE Plasma. Kubuntu. Alright, we're gonna try this again. Alma Linux for the win, guys. Can you try Zorin next? Good God. If it has anything like yum for apt update. Alright, so we're gonna go ahead and open the terminal. This is like for your phone, I'm pretty sure. Who would do this? Why would you do this? Why would you make Linux like this? Alma Linux. It's definitely for your phone. It's gotta be. Can't be any other way. I use Arch Linux. Arch Linux. I don't know even know how people call it. You're missing one word. People say that it is not stable, but I've had no problems so far. I don't even know. People say everything about Linux. Hold on, I'm going to go ahead and do this. What word do you add after you say it? Because that word makes you an official Arch Linux user. Open the terminal now. It won't even let me open the terminal anymore. What if we delete the terminal? Yeah, but I cannot open the terminal now. Settings. Oh, we deleted the terminal. Oh God, this is very bad. We deleted everything but the main systems, so we can no longer do anything. I've deleted the terminal for real. The only way I can actually disable this thing is if I send the data into this thing through the actual host. But anyway, I don't feel like trying to figure out how to even do that, especially when I can't even interface with this thing. Wow. Cancel. That shit's broken too. That opens the terminal infinitely. Like a self-replicating program. Anyway, I think this is enough of Linux shenanigans for one day, but I hope you all enjoyed QEMU KVM Alma Linux. The request is still waiting. Zorin OS on a virtual machine. It is more like Windows style but Linux, and Anduin OS for legacy Windows development. Made Linux OS. We don't want to see Windows, we want to see Linux. Oh, whoops, I introduced a new topic. Windows Linux? Alright, before we go, I'm going to go ahead and close out of that. We're going to go ahead and delete this. Remove! Yes, delete it. Destroy it. We can try out some other virtual machines next time. Somebody said Pear OS. I don't know what Pear OS will be like, but we can always try that. There's always Apple OS, iOS. iOS would be scary if we try like iOS. Fucking Android, bro. Android is the shittiest shit of all time. Samsung Android. Good God. Worst shit of all time. Hate Samsung, bro. At least we've returned to somewhat normalcy in my processing bullshit. Use Arch. I want to try Red Hat Linux next. Do this command, echo console. Trust me. Yeah, it sounds like it's gonna do the console every single time. That's for Ubuntu. See, if I go into my console and I open up my cyberbullying station and type in console. it will just open up another one, and I can type in console again. And if I feel like it's not opening my console, I can just keep typing console. But if I can't type console, I could just pipe that shit in there, and then, well, that means echo console, and then it does bash rc and source dot bash rc, which means that it's kind of like, for example, let's do this. I mean, you know your own commands, but permission denied. Well, that's weird. If I do this, maybe it's the and source bash rc source. Hold on. Bash rc. And we just do the other one. Ah, see, it wouldn't even work. If I tried out your command, it probably wouldn't even work. I'm gonna give it a shot. Wait a second. What about T-A? What does this do? Oh, it opens two. What is T? So if I type an E, it will type an E. Types dot bash, and then that's piped into the console, and then your source. You need to do my command. If I do your command, it will do nothing. Hold on. Oh God! Oh no! Gordon, how you get this shit to work? Bro, it was not working for me earlier. When I typed in /bash rc, it didn't even work. That's crazy. That is some madness for real. Anyway, thank you all for watching the stream, but I will see you all next time, and goodbye. Thank you all for watching and all of that. That was good.